Listen, I know I was supposed to make another video about this fool's absolute Batman video, but like this guy ranting about how he wants to see more titties in Marvel Rivals is just captivating me so bad. Like I don't even understand how you come to a conclusion like this. Like it's just like a whole pound of goofy shit in this video, and I love it, bro. So if you don't remember this guy, this is the same little weirdo who got upset that adaptations had different genderized and colored characters because like they're adaptations and they can do that. But essentially this fool is now upset because people like video game titties, or he wants to see more video game titties. I'm not sure, man. But yeah, I'm gonna stop stalling. Let's jump into this, bro.
Marvel Rivals is out, and right off the bat, it didn't look great, but I gave it a chance. Surprisingly, it doesn't actually suck, and it has some insane libtards triggered.
Alright, just a side note, I'm not getting into the politics of this bullshit. Like, we just don't do that over here, alright? We're not fucking lame.
So the mentally ill leftists are having a meltdown over this game, mainly because of the various character designs that appeal to the male gaze. To be honest, that might be the best part of the game for me.
I mean, we did confirm in the last video we made about him that he does like black meat, so I'm not surprised. But I really wouldn't want a game that appeals to male gaze, you know what I mean? I'm just kind of into fun video games, but like in all seriousness, like what is this fucking argument? Like it's appealing to the male gaze, like and that's fine for me. Like okay, you like seeing Fortnite titties, you like seeing titties in your video game, you like the jiggle physics. Like, cool, dude. I don't really care. Like, who came to your video to listen to you talk about the jiggle physics and fucking Marvel Rivals? I'm not sure many people did. And of course, there are a ton of nerds who just don't touch fucking grass who are also like this. Like, they care so much about the jiggle physics of a game that the graphics of a game matter that much to them over the quality of how a game could be. So, I mean, like, I'm not really surprised he's one of those.
It's refreshing to play a mainstream game nowadays and not see some ugly fat lesbian. Nobody wants to play The Last of Us 2 or Horizon Zero Dawn. They want games like the Resident Evil 4 remake, where you play as the badass action hero who saves the hot chick.
Listen, dude, I like that you want to fawn over your character, like in his massive abs and his fat peanut. But like, being real, the gender of your character doesn't determine a good game necessarily. You know what I mean? Like, whether it's Hollow Knight or Bayonetta, my nigga, like if it's a good game, I'm gonna play it. Like, when you're someone who enjoys gameplay and like story things, you're not really gonna give that much of a fuck about the gender of your character, because half the time it's not really gonna fucking matter. You know what I mean? Like, you're enjoying the game for the game because you enjoy this kind of game. You know what I mean? Like it's not hard to understand that people don't play GTA just to go to the strip club in the fucking game. You know what I mean? Like, not a lot of people like jerking off to fake titties, dude.
And I predict that the upcoming Metal Gear Solid 3 remake will be just as awesome. The original MGS3 is the perfect example of what I'm saying. Who wouldn't want to play as a cigar-smoking, bandana-wearing war hero who is James Bond meets Rambo? This is simple human nature. People like seeing attractive people in games.
Yeah, but you're the one begging for it. Like, let's be real. Like, we're not the same here.
It is just a fact. And when you take it out of the game, nobody wants to play it. Just look at the once kick-ass Mortal Kombat. It started off as a franchise ready to break all of the rules. Violent gameplay filled with bikini-wearing warriors and dudes like Van Damme.
First of all, you fucking buffoon, the clip you showed was from the movie Bloodsport, that beautiful masterpiece. And second of all, Mortal Kombat was not known for having bikini-fighting warriors. Bro, back in like Mortal Kombat 2 and 3, their tits were like literal pixels, like 3 pixels a piece. Like, what are you talking about?
Then they shilled, and look where we are now. It is the exact opposite. Every female character in Mortal Kombat has to be covered from head to toe, not showing one bit of skin. Yet Johnny Cage and Jax are still shirtless to this day. It is a double standard, and it's been proven time and time again.
See, I knew this guy wasn't so fucking bad, you know what I mean? Like, he's an equal opportunity titty enjoyer, you know what I mean? Like, he don't care if it's man titties or not. He just wants some equality, you know what I'm saying? I'll fuck with this dude, you know what I mean? Alright, I take back the dumb shit I said about you, okay? You know what I mean? You're not that bad. Still a fucking dumbass TMNT fan.
That nobody likes it. Let's just embrace the truth. There are women who play games and read comic books, but mostly these are for men. Why the hell do you think people read 90s X-Men? Do you really think fans like a character like Psylocke, for example, because of her personality and her writing? Nope, not at all.
Hey, you sex-obsessed freak. Not every female character written down in the comics was made for your sexual pleasure. Some of these characters were made to be interesting and they're also appealing by nature. Because who's gonna make an ugly fucking female lead? Like, most people aren't gonna follow that, and then most people don't like drawing ugly females. But that point about video games only being made for men, yeah, that is completely true. Yeah, like no video game in the history has ever been made with like a unisex approach in mind. You know what I'm saying? Like no video game has ever been approachable to all genders and all characteristics before. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't matter like if you're a gay man or a gay woman. You know what I mean? Like, these video games just aren't made for you. All right, you're too pussy to play these fucking video games. Listen, brother, just because you see them in an uncharacteristic way, or you see them as like sluts to be written down on paper, like, that doesn't mean that's what the character was intended for. That's just how you see them, because you have a warped reality of women, or like you've probably just never touched one, so this is why you think of them this way. But even if that were a valid point, Psylocke isn't a great example when there are way better examples, like fucking Domino in the X-Men. I don't know, bro. I was on your side at first, but now, like, yeah, you going a little off the edge, bro. Like, this is scaring me. Like, this is watchlist behavior right here.
And the same goes for a lot of these characters. So personally, I love seeing people getting annoyed over this, and I appreciate that Marvel Rivals is embracing the true nature of these characters.
This nigga is severely horny for some video game pussy. I'm weak, dude. I'm weak. Listen, I genuinely don't care for this weirdo ass nigga as a person, but like, you're just like a goofball, bro. You got some like terrible views of the world, twin. If this is really what you think about female superheroes, like, come on, bro. Like, it's not that fucking deep. Like, I don't know who she is, but she doesn't exist, okay? I promise you. She's not gonna hurt you here, all right? This is a safe. No one knows about the hentai you watch in your personal life, okay? No one cares, all right? Just keep that shit to yourself, all right? You want to jerk off to Lara Croft tits, all right? Cool. You want to jerk off to some Sonya Blade tits from Mortal Kombat 2? Cool. Like that, but like, keep that shit to yourself, man. Like, you don't have to be so passionate and out in the open about shit like that.
People are leaving out one of the most annoying parts about the game. So Iron Fist is in the game. You know, the blonde-haired, white-skinned Danny Rand?
So that's
oh wait, he's not here. Instead, we got some Chinese guy cosplaying as him and making snide remarks about the real Iron Fist.
The immortal Iron Fist has arrived.
I know Iron Fist, kid. You're not him.
I am now, and if you need solid proof, my fists are glad to deliver.
Is an obvious reference to Bruce Lee, and Bruce Lee is awesome. But if you wanted to have a Chinese guy who knows Kung Fu, just put Shang-Chi in the game. I know he might be a different version of Iron Fist, so it's not a total race swap, but still, the argument stands.
No, the fuck it doesn't. You're crying because a Bruce Lee stand-in isn't actually Bruce Lee or Shang-Chi.
You could have even had Danny Rand Iron Fist and Power Man as a duo in the game, and then have Shang-Chi as well. We didn't get any of that. Instead, we got this guy pretending to be him.
Alright, calm down, you illiterate leprechaun. Listen, bro, I know you like get off the whining and shit, and like you get off the hate comments and stupid shit like that, but like, come on, bro, like you gotta have some common sense when you work in a situation like this, right? Like, it's comic books. Like, they're comic book characters. Like, these are not comic book counterparts. It's literally taking place in an alternate universe. Like, why are you dick eating right now? I mean, I'm not really surprised he made this same argument for when he was talking shit about the Ninja Turtles adaptation. So I mean, like, this is his only argument when it comes to anything. Like, if it's not white, or like it's not the same way it was before, like, it's different and it's bad. So like, I don't know what the fuck this guy's problem is, but he might just be racist.
And also, can I just mention, he's a pain in the ass to fight. You could call this a nitpick, but is it just me, or is the roster in this game pretty crap? Like, who in the name of God is Luna Snow? Appearance-wise, she's not too bad.
Once again, I'll have to agree here. She's looking like a good 5.6 out of 10 right now.
But what is she actually from? Same with the forgettable Penny Parker. And although I do think she's great in the comics, Mantis should not be in this game.
Well, I do agree, like, giving obscure characters the light of day in a game like Marvel Rivals really isn't beneficial for them overall. I really don't think it's that big of a deal, especially when they're gonna tease you with DLC anyway. So I mean, you might as well, like. But I don't fucking play Marvel Rivals, so like, that's it for me. That's all I wanted to respond to from this video. I really didn't care much about the rest of it. He just goes on to talk shit about the game. I've never even played the fucking game, I'm not gonna lie to you, so I don't really give that much of a fuck. But yeah, man, stay safe, stay in school, drink a lot of water, brush your teeth, and do all that good shit.